Well, good morning, everyone. I'm very excited this morning. I got my Bask Lather here yesterday in the mail, and so I am opening this up. Also, you know, when you are transitioning, as many of y'all know, my marketplace ministry is to women that are transitioning in any area. You may even though I don't focus on this one, you may even be transitioning in your marriage. But in your spirituality, transitioning in your job, career, reskilling, skill stacking, you may be transitioning, and that fact that you are needing extra income. I can help you with that too. You might be transitioning. It's like, you know, I'm very beat out with this job. Of course, you can't just quit the job, but you can use ways of transitioning. I can help you with that too. But one of the things, and of course, if you're starting a business or want to scale your business, I can help you with that. But one of the things that we want to do when we are transitioning, so thank you card they put in there, and that is you want to always look your best. Now, looking your best is in the eye of the beholder, but of course, you want to be professional in your look. Of course, you want to be clean, and whatever your style is. I'm natural. I've been natural most of 98% of my life. There are a few times when I did relaxers or what have you, but my hair is so fine, it didn't work well with that. So I've been primarily natural and short. And I have tried also wigs, and they don't work well with me. They're too heavy on my head. My hair is not thick, so maybe I'm used to the air going through my hair, and the wigs, even the one with the holes in it, they just didn't work for me. And I'm very minimalistic, simplistic when it comes to my makeup, when it comes to my hair. And if I have a special occasions in times past, but as I've aged, I realize that less is more. Like today, I'm totally natural, no makeup or anything. So you see all my blemishes and everything, right? But I did have done braids. I did go through a phase where I really like braids because it doesn't bring stress to your hair. It's natural. And so I noticed that with the Bask Lather, that they do have a lot of models that they use that are modeling natural hair, the natural look. And so she says here, you're in great hands. Thank you. Our number one product for hair loss and healthy hair growth are founded, our nurse practitioner founded. So this is a former nurse. She and her mom, they got together and did some chemical research, and they put these together, and they found some genius out of it. And so they said that it's rooted in nature and backed by real results. And I didn't know they were as big as they were. How did I find out about this? Well, a friend of mine who had been experiencing hair loss was telling me about the system and that she's using it and all of that. So it says here, our story, Bask Lather, was birthed to help my sister regrow her hair. And now our natural non-toxic formula. See, I'm all about that. I don't like toxicity going in my body, my skin, anywhere. I've always been like that, thank God. Are helping people worldwide achieve healthy, beautiful hair. And we're proud to offer, thank you for sharing this, solutions that inspire confidence and transform hair one crown at a time. And so, if you want to try this, I'm going to put the link in the comments, and I may get a commission if you purchase from my link. Of course, part of my marketplace business. This is one of my partners, and so I opened it, and this is what I have here. And this is Scalp Stimulator hair growth oil. So one of the things I noticed that we as women, well, not just we as women, but humanity in general, men and women, is that as we age, hair begins to thin, correct? Everybody know that, probably who's out over 40. However, I remember down through the years, I was working when I was living and serving overseas as a missionary pastor and ESL teacher, that I had associations with like a 25-year-old Canadian. Now, at that time, she was graying. So sometimes our genetics and our situation allow us to experience what many won't experience until they're 40 and over. I didn't actually see my gray until I had hit right at 50. So God graced me in that. And let's see. Looks like there's a covering blocking it. Oh, they got plenty of, wow, that's weird. Not sure how. Here I'm looking at this top. They have this, and I've taken it open from the plastic, but they have something blocking. I have to use my scissors to unblock that. But this is a scalp stimulator, and ingredient says grapeseed oil. I heard that's good because I'm all into natural stuff, right? And one day I'm going to, well, anyway, we'll stay here. Hemp seed oil. I know about that too. Rosemary oil. If you all know about essential oils, you're familiar with all of these here. Peppermint oil. And based on all that, we can actually, because your hair is going in your scalp, this will be good for your skin as well. But they have so many products. Let me see how it smells. Oh, it smells like peppermint, eucalyptus. Yeah, it smells good. And that's important because, you know, when you buy eucalyptus hair products and you put it, you can feel the peppermint and the eucalyptus stimulating your scalp, right? It's you can feel it like a light heat that's on there. So it says here, nourishes hair follicles at the scalp to stimulate healthy hair growth, relieve dry scalp, and soothe scalp irritation. Well, several things here. I don't have dry scalp like I used to when I was younger, you know, dry flakes everywhere. And my scalp is not irritated, hair follicles. But I do want to nourish my hair follicles to stimulate healthy hair growth. And as I noticed that I've always been a fast hair grower, but I have noticed that as I've aged, it doesn't grow as fast. And I think that is a common theme. So it says here you're to use 1 to 2 times daily on bald, thin areas. And whenever I find that 1 to 2 times daily, and many of us know this, but it's worth repeating, I find it's easier to do it in my morning routine as, you know, you're showering, you're getting together, you're doing your face and all of that, and incorporate that into your morning. And also, for those that shower twice a day, as you shower, wash your face and get ready for the evening, you can also go ahead and put this in here, just like brushing your teeth, your morning, your night routine, and then you can put that into that routine there. And it says here, it said use 1 to 2 times daily on bald, thin areas. So I consider my bald, thin areas, well, I can tell my hair is thin throughout, right? You know yourself more than anybody. We know ourselves even more than the doctor. That's why when you go to the doctor, they ask you, so what's wrong? Hey, I'm paying you all this money and my insurance all this money. You tell me what's wrong. Well, they are not God, right? They can only go by what we're telling them. And then they look at the symptoms and see where that look like it might be overwhelmingly pointing to. And also they look at the common diagnosis of what people are experiencing. So 1 to 2 times daily on bald, thin areas. So I'm going to focus around my temple area because I can see here, I've always had a receding temple. And so I just got out of the shower. I haven't put anything on my head, on my hair. But you can't see it, but I know it. So I'm going to be putting it around these edges here, from here to here. Okay, you know what they say about the cowlicks. I think that means you have those two things. I don't have that quite, but I do have a receding forehead. They call that a receding forehead. So there is no hair that's going to be growing down here. It never has, but I do want to help my hair thinning at the temples. Now it says use 3 to 4 times a week on your entire scalp. Use the dropper to distribute oil evenly and massage for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. So what I'm going to do a little differently because I'll buy some more and then we'll use it 3 times a week. But I'm going to do that 1 to 2 times daily just up here. I want to see the effects. So this will probably last me about a month, I would imagine. And so I want to see the difference in that. So I'm going to focus on this. And then after that, I'll get buy another bottle. And then I will do all of it. And so I see you all listening come in. So here we go. I'm going to put it, like I said, it's eucalyptus smelling. And like I said, I just got out of the shower and washed because, and the one thing I like about being natural, and people look at me and like, the ones that can't do this because of their hairstyle, I said, yeah, I wash my hair every time I get in the shower, and I don't have that much. You see, I'm not even going to put it over here because that's not thinning, but I'm going to put it right at the front. And you know what it'll do? It'll make my hair lie down like I have some gel on it, you know. Oil does that for my hair so fine. And so that's what I'm going to do right there. See? So I'm going to keep this maybe even at my desk right in front of my face so I can recall to know, put it right by my coffee, my tea, my water. So I'll know because sometimes, you know, we put these things in our bathroom. We have all of our things laid out, and you have your shampoo here, and you have all these things. You have so much stuff in there over time. I'm talking about a real working bathroom. I'm not talking about the ones you see in the magazines and on TV. I'm like, so where's all their daily living stuff? And we know they did that for the TV. They got everything, and it's like, it's spotless. So where is your comb? Where's your brush? Where's your shampoo? You know, they even show you the shower. It's like nothing over there. And I get the point. They want it to be nice and pretty so they can sell it, right? I'm in sales and marketing, so I get that. So once again, this is Bask Lather Scalp Stimulator. And they have almost any and everything you need for your hair situation. Maybe you're not having an issue with dry, itchy scalp or hair growth. Now, I do want to say this, and I'll probably eventually get that too, that they do have the full, I believe in full systems. I used to sell Mary Kay and all, and it's like, no, you cannot just get the makeup. You need to get I need to do that again. I love that. You need to get our whole moisturizing system. First of all, you got to start with your skin. Take care of your skin. And then you do your outer external beauty for everyone else to see. But you want to get beautified from the inside out. You know, and that's why I also oil my body also with omega. That's a whole other situation. I'll talk about some of the vitamin supplements I'm recommending and taking. But I believe in you know, omega and CO as well, CO2. And I believe in all those things. I'm believing in natural and not so much the prescription medication. You know, sometimes we do have to take some things if things are not working. But sometimes we have to reject some of that stuff, you guys, because if you have all of these side effects, and I got one issue, right? And you tell me to take this medicine, and doctors, I'm not against doctors. I believe in, like Oral Roberts taught us, I believe in bringing doctors and the spirituality together, prayer and medicine. I believe that. I don't believe all prayer and no medicine. I don't believe all medicine, no prayer. And I don't look at the God as a doctor. But when I have to take one medicine and you tell me these side effects can be like 20 or 30, and this top 3 are very common, you'll probably experience this, I'm like, I don't think I want that. I'm going to find another alternative. So I do believe in naturopathy and alternative medicine. If I could do my life again, I'd probably want to be a doctor of naturopathy and physical fitness, because in my younger days, I used to teach aerobics and sell spa memberships and all of that. But anyway, I'm getting off. I'm just random tangent. So this is Bask Lather Scalp Stimulator. And like I said, they are really hot now. You can see them all over TikTok, everywhere. They're having conventions. But I want you to buy it from me, please, because this is one of my marketing partners. And when you buy from me, and many of you all know I am a minister, and it helps me in my marketplace ministry and to be able to focus on the things of God, right? And helping people know more about the things of God. I didn't put the link yet. I'm going to grab that link within the next 5 minutes or so. I have the link in the comment, but so that you don't get lost anywhere, go ahead and contact me at Linktree. I got that one memorized. Daisy Shotwell, and the general contact is at the top. And just tell me, I want the Bask and Lather link so I can purchase this from you, and then I'll give it to you. Otherwise, I'm going to be putting it in the comment. Thank you so much, and please share. Hi, cousin Jenny. I see you watching there. Beautiful, beautiful lady. You are natural beauty too, aren't you? Okay, goodbye.